start our next asana, Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. So where we're gonna make a half lotus with the right leg. So if somebody have the knee pain or stiffness on the hamstring, it can be a little bit challenging for them. So we'll use the chair, so we'll not go completely in a full posture. We'll do the alternative modification, how we can make ourselves comfortable in that position, how we can assist our lotus in this here. So we'll bend the right leg at the knee, we'll make a half lotus, roll the calf nicely out and adjust the right foot top of the left thigh. We bring the heel very high on the top, on the closer to the left side of the belly, and knee pushing backward and straight your back in this position. Then from there, lean your spine forward and rest your hands on the chair. So work on the extension of the spine as is the forward bend. So we're gonna keep the hand on the backrest of the chair in this position. So here, try to work on the extension of the spine, hands resting on the chair. Your left leg is straight in this position, and trying to lift your right hip high here. Don't drop the right hip down. Right hip goes upward and push the right knee backward strongly, trying to push the right thigh backward in this position and raise the right hip high here. Keep the right hip higher. Make sure the chair is stable in this position. You hold, keep the hands on the backrest of the chair, palms on the chair, hold the chair like on the hands, fingers separate, finger pointing front, yeah, like that, like this way. So try to stretch from the sides of the body, elongate your spine, hold it for a bit. Try to keep the right hip higher a little bit, lift it upward, and right thigh, right knee pushing away from the right belly, right side of the belly. Stay there for a bit. If you feel a little bit comfortable in this position, you drop the hands on the seat of the chair and stretch your hands forward, hands on the seat of the chair, stretch your arms again forward, longer spine, nicely elongate your spine. But remember, keep working on your right thigh, right hip, right thigh pushing backward, right hip lifting high in this position. Label your hip here in this position again and again. And try to stretch from the sides of the body and long spine. Hold it for a bit. Left leg is strong. If you feel difficult overstretch, you can subtle bend your left knee, otherwise stay there. Now, if you feel comfortable here, you slowly rest your hands down on the front leg of the chair, but your head moves towards the seat of the chair. Slowly, you can drop your hands down the way you feel comfortable in this position, walking the hands down and dropping the hands close to the feet. Press the palms on the floor as much possible. Try to pull the spine down towards the crown of the head, towards the chair, and trying to press the hands down in a Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Now, if somebody feel comfortable in this position, we'll try to make a bind. We'll take the right hand back, swing the right hand back, or we can use the strap. So let's try again with the strap. We'll make a loop. Please bend the right leg at the knee, adjust your foot over the thigh. Right hand goes behind the back and make a bind. If somebody feels difficult in the standing position, they can go in the forward bend and they can again try make a bind, or they use the strap the way she is doing now. We'll slowly bend the left knee and very gently bend forward, drop the hand on the chair. You have the chair in front of you. If you feel comfortable, walk your hands more down, drop the hands down to the floor as much you feel comfortable. Reaching the left hand very closer to the left ankle as much possible. Press the palm and then completely fold forward in this position. Very good. Push the right thigh backward in this position and keep the right hip a little bit higher. Elevate the right buttock, label your hip and chest pushing towards the right thigh. Just allow your spine to fold forward. Keep the shoulder aligned, chest aligned, right side of the chest pushing towards the right thigh, and press the left hand strongly on the floor. Trying to shift the weight on your left foot and stay there, stable there. Inhale. As you exhale, head up, look front, bend the knees with the next inhalation. Slowly back to center with the control. Lift yourself up, maintain the bind, and then release your hand here and slowly back to center, straight your back, and then release your hand and release your bind. Release your leg, relax, shake your leg, move your leg, completely relax your leg. If someone feels difficult to make a bind, we can drop the both hands down on the floor and work on the forward bend the way you do the Uttanasana. That's completely fine. But those have a flexible shoulder, they can go for the binding or use the strap, or using the chair the way Doha did the support of the chair. So we really don't feel so intense in Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. It becomes a little bit easier to perform Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Or the way we can practice the another way by sitting on the chair. So on the alternative, we'll use a chair. We have the blanket to cover the seat of the chair, make it comfortable. So she is going to sit on the seat of the chair. We'll make a half lotus again. Sit on the front seat of the chair. Yeah, knees, both knees bend. Take the right foot up and adjust the right foot over the left thigh, make a lotus. For example, somebody having the back pain or knee pain, difficult to balance or shift the more weight on the one leg. So you can, sitting on the chair, resting the ankle on the left thigh, and inhale, stretch your arms up, stretch your back. As you exhale, bend down in this position with a straight back, stretch forward, stretch forward, stretch forward. Rest your hands on the cup shape or straight back. Lift your head up, lift your chest up, make your spine longer as much possible. As you exhale, press the palm and fold forward in this position slowly with the exhalation. Trying to reach the hands strongly on the floor, pressing the palm and longest spine here. Just take a few more breaths here in this position. Or still, if you feel comfortable, you can take the right hand back, work on the binding, reaching the right hand back and trying to grab the right hand with your right big toe in this position. Yeah, pressing the left palm and push the chest down as much possible. So another alternative with a bend knee, you can make a bind easily as well. You can keep the back straight as well, but you will lose the one of the benefit, which is strengthening our lower body. Now, slowly look front, release your hand very gently, look front and slowly back to center, lift yourself up and then release your leg. Relax, shake your leg, move your leg, relax your leg.